Hi guys, we are doing a what I eat in a day. Obviously I'm vegan, so I'll be showing you some of my vegan eats. I'm also now out of my calorie deficit, thank God for that. So I'm reverse dieting now into a maintenance phase. Currently I'm sitting at 2,100 calories and we're trying to up my protein as my calories are going up, so I'm still on a high protein diet. So it has been going well. I'm so happy to be finished with my cut because towards the end of the cut it did get really challenging. So I'm just so thankful that it's finished now and I'm really happy with the progress I made. So I'm starting my morning off with my oxyshred drink, which I just showed you guys me making it. This one is rainbow candy and honestly just tastes like Skittles. It's so yummy. So I purchased oxyshred this month. I think I'm going to do a whole video on me taking this, sort of the effects that I see and whether it truly does work. I'm going to take it for 30 days and I'm going to do sort of like a before and after me taking it. So oxyshred is meant to be basically a fat burner, so it helps more of your energy be put into muscle mass rather than into fat. It does this by basically targeting our fat cells, and also it raises our resting rate metabolism, so essentially we're burning more calories at rest. And we're going to take it one time a day straight away in the morning before I eat anything. Yeah, so I'm now starting my day off with my oxyshred, and then I usually love to grab a big cup of coffee. I'm not working today, so today is definitely going to be a more slow morning, which just basically means that I have my coffee before I have any food, because I don't necessarily feel super hungry in the mornings. I only eat straight away in the mornings when I do have to go off to work, because obviously then I don't get a chance to eat later on. And yeah, so for breakfast I'm just going to do, again, something really boring. I don't usually have very big breakfasts, so like in my last what I eat in a day video, it's going to be something really simple. I think I'm just basically going to have some Weetabix and some milk because I just really love Weetabix. I'm also going to make some seitan for my lunch. So I've just bought some vital wheat gluten. So I'm just going to make some seitan for my lunch as well after I've eaten breakfast, because I'm going to have it for lunch and it takes a while to prepare. But I will say, once you have made the seitan, it's like a log, so once you've made the seitan log, it will last you at least 6 servings, and it has something crazy like 30 grams of protein in it. It's so good. So I think it's time to have some breakfast now, so I'm going to go and make that, and then I'm going to show you after breakfast how I'm going to make my seitan log. And yeah. So I'm just about to prepare my seitan, and I just thought I'd show you what I'm putting in it. So firstly, what is seitan? Seitan is basically a mock meat that has Asian origins, where you wash away excess carbohydrates from flour, and that leaves the majority of protein contents from the flour. So basically what you're doing is making a dough and you're washing away any of the carbohydrates and leaving a high protein dough. Protein forms strands which resembles meat. People have been making this for thousands of years because it's cheap, affordable, and it's high in protein. Okay, so first of all, what you're going to need is some vital wheat gluten. You can use regular flour, however this makes the process much quicker. So this is the one that I have. I'm going to put a link below for my Amazon to show you which one that I've picked up. I basically just ordered this from Amazon. It contains 80 grams of protein per 100 grams, which is just phenomenal. So basically all this is the protein extract from flour. So this is going to make our life a lot easier. If you aren't using vital wheat gluten and you only have flour, I'd make the dough in the same way. What you're going to want to do if you're using regular flour is to make your dough like I would, but then put it in a bowl like this, cover it with water, and then knead and wash the dough until the water nearly runs clear. You can do that, but that does take a while and is a much longer process than what we're going to do today. But yeah, so I'm just going to show you how I make it.
So you're going to grab a mixing bowl and add around 250 grams of this vital wheat gluten into the mixing bowl. Then add 4 tablespoons of Engevita, which are nutritional yeast flakes. This will add loads of flavour to your dough. Then add some seasoning. So I added some peri-peri salt and 7 fried chicken seasoning. Be generous with your seasoning because remember the dough is completely plain. Then add a couple tablespoons of soy sauce to add some more flavour to the dough. And then some tomato paste, so I added around 4 tablespoons. This just makes it taste really nice. Then a couple of tablespoons of olive oil. I used some garlic infused oil. And I just added some liquid seasoning as well. Then add in 240 ml of vegetable stock. Stir it round until it forms a nice dough and then knead this for a couple of minutes. We're kneading this to activate the protein strands, and you can see as I'm pulling it apart how nicely the protein strands have formed. So get some tin foil and then separate the dough into 2. Make 2 long logs with the dough, and then you're going to try and plait the dough around each other. This just adds some more strands to the dough to make it even more meat-like. Roll it up in tin foil and make sure it's nice and tight. This will seal in the flavour as it's cooking. And then we're going to cook it in the oven at 180 degrees for around 45 minutes. So it is now lunchtime. My seitan log has come out really nice. It smells really good as well. And I can really smell like the tomato in it. So I think this is going to be really yummy. I'm basically just going to make like a seitan and avocado bagel with some sriracha. That's just what I'm feeling at the moment, so I'll just show you my seitan now. So this is how it's turned out, really happy with it. So like I said, this is around 6 portions. So I'm just gonna slice it up, fry it to make it nice and crispy, and then yeah, put it in the bagel with some avocado. So I'm just gonna make that now. I've just come back from the gym and it's time for a snack. It is currently 3:30, so this is snack time for me, and like I've said before, I like to enjoy a high protein snack now so that after dinner I can have like a nice sweet pudding or something like that. One of my favourite things to do at the moment is to eat some yogurt. Sometimes I'll add some cereal on top to add an extra bit of protein, but today I'm just going to have some yogurt and I'm going to have some chocolate on the side, and I think I'm going to make a nice cup of coffee. Look what came. My Nespresso pumpkin spiced cake coffee has come, so I can't wait to give this a try because I know I'm late to the party, but it wasn't in stock last time I bought my Nespresso, but now it was, so I'm so happy I've got this. I hope it's really nice. I'm just going to sit down with a cup of coffee and my afternoon snack, and I think I'm just going to edit some videos and have a chilled out afternoon.
So it is currently time for dinner, and tonight I'm going to be doing some bao buns because I found some from Tesco. Let me just show you. I found these from Tesco, so they're just the buns, but basically I'm going to make a hoisin tofu filling for the bao buns, and then I'm going to serve it alongside a stir fry. I have just basically bought the stir fry meal deal from Tesco, and included in this are high protein noodles. If you haven't tried these, definitely give them a go. They honestly taste like regular noodles, and they just really bump up your protein, and they're vegan, obviously, because I'm eating them. So half a pack of these noodles are 14 grams of protein, which I just think that's amazing. So I bought bean sprouts for the veg side of the stir fry. I kind of fancied it to feel really high in volume, and that's what bean sprouts kind of do to your stir fries. And the sauce that I love from Tesco is this hoisin and plum sauce. So that's the stir fry. I'm going to show you how I'm going to make the tofu hoisin filling for the bao buns. One tip I would say is, if you don't really like tofu, you don't like the taste of it, then I would say to shred the tofu. So that's actually what I'm going to do tonight. And if you shred the tofu, you season it well and put it in the oven, then honestly, the texture just completely changes it. It really genuinely, to me, has the same texture of shredded duck, for example. That's kind of what we're going for tonight. So I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna make the tofu hoisin first, and the stir fry is pretty easy. You literally just add your bean sprouts first, let them cook down, add your noodles, and then add the sauce. So I'll show you that now.
So first you're going to get a chopping board and a grater. Get 2 packs of tofu, put them under water, and then squeeze out the rest of the liquid of the tofu, and then you're going to want to grate both blocks. Then get a pan, spray with some oil spray, put your tofu onto the pan and spread evenly, and then you're going to want to season. So I used some peri-peri salt, and then I used some of my hoisin sauce. Give it a good mix and make sure it's all thoroughly mixed up together. I then decided to add some more soy sauce to give it a bit more of a darker appearance and a better taste. You're going to whack that in the oven for 35 minutes at 200 degrees, turning halfway through. Then prepare your stir fry. So add the bean sprouts to a pan and let them simmer until they reduce. Add some garlic and cook it off. Add your noodles, give it a stir, and then add your sauce. Let that cook, making sure all of the sauce is mixed together. Then take out your tofu, add it to a saucepan, and then add the rest of the hoisin sauce. Give it a stir until it's all warmed up, and then you're ready to dish up.
So I'm just gonna have something sweet to end my day, as I have a few calories left over. I'm absolutely obsessed with these right now. They are the Leberkuchen hearts from Tesco. They are accidentally vegan. I absolutely love finding things that are accidentally vegan. It makes me so happy. And you know what? They're basically a little bit like a Jaffa cake, but the actual biscuit tastes like gingerbread as well, so they're really nice. So I'm gonna have a couple of them, and also I'm gonna have some sweeties as well. Again, just this Bobito mix I showed you in my last video. And yeah, so I'm gonna end the video here. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you all have a lovely week, and I'll see you later.